Okay.
That's it.
That's a jellyfish?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. It's very hard to see.
Yeah, it's that.
Yeah. Alright, let's go find the girls.
Okay.
Oh, reindeer! Right here running towards us.
Oh! Incoming.
Incoming reindeer.
And it has like a yellow nose. You see it, Daddy?
Yeah. Where's he going? But yeah, so we spent 2 nights at this spot right on this fjord. We get high tides twice a day. Now it's low tide again. As you can see in yesterday's video, towards the end of that video, I made a time lapse of the tide coming in. So it pretty much goes all the way up to where we're camping. And then now you can see it's gone all the way out. And the girls are out there in their bathing suits. So technically, if they go all the way in the water, completely submerged, they are in the Polar Plunge Club, maybe? Because we're in the Arctic Circle. I think the definition is to be completely submerged in seawater above the Arctic Circle. So maybe this counts.
I jump on the small island.
Today is one of the warmer days. Yesterday we had clouds and scattered showers, thunderstorms, rainbows, you name it. We had it all yesterday. Today we have very few clouds in the sky and really warm, high 70s, even low 80s. I don't know if it's normal. We're above the 70th parallel. We're only maybe 2.5 hours away from the northernmost point, which is where we're headed. We're gonna drive towards there today. We're gonna leave this camp spot. We're gonna drive towards there. But before we do that, we're gonna go back into the town, which is right here, a couple minutes south of us, to fill up on water, try to empty our toilet, and maybe pick up some eggs. We heard that eggs here are actually reasonably priced. So we're gonna find a store and check out if we can find eggs. Because if we can find eggs, that'll be for a reasonable price, that is. That'll be a pretty big game changer, because I mean, fresh protein basically has been something that we're concerned with. We have canned vegetables, we have preserved meats, but if we can get fresh eggs on a regular basis while we're here for the month, that'll be amazing.
There's also something that might be a cheap here. Remember when we're taking the ferry to Sweden?
Yeah?
Well, and that pastetta?
Oh yeah, that tube of
Yeah.
liverwurst,
Yeah.
pastetta.
Mhm.
Yeah, we gotta look for that. I don't know if we can find that.
See?
There's an extra person with the girls. Who's that? Is that some
I-
new friend they met?
No, I think that's a friend's mom.
Oh, that's Julia. She went swimming too.
Until here in the water.
You went all the way in?
Yes.
Is it cold?
No.
Well, your hair's not wet.
It's dry.
You know, it's dry because it's so windy.
Yeah.
That means you did the polar plunge.
Exactly.
If you want to do the hold up gun, stay.
I know. That's why this has to count. Today is probably the warmest day we're gonna have while we're here. July 20. What's today? 22nd or 23rd?
Wait.
I forget.
I think
But this is the peak. This is the peak of their summer. From now on, it's only gonna get colder and wetter and rainier is my guess. We're gonna go in the water. This might be our chance. What do you think, Luca? Are you gonna go in if I go in?
No.
No?
Only if it counts as a shower.
They all did it, except for Luca. But then Marcel just went out there. Julia did it with Ava. Mila did it with Emmy.
You're gonna do it with me?
Yeah, let's go. This is really like, probably, if we don't get to do it in NorCap, this is the place. Okay?
You know I'm a big baby.
Let's go, big baby. Luca, you gonna just cheer us on? It's pretty cold. Wait, feels like oh my god. It's really cool.
Hey, is that waterproof?
Okay, yeah. Woo, it is colder here. Go! Ah! Woo! That's not too bad. It actually feels really good. That right there is the end of the world. At least the end of the European continent, anyways. Look at this. It's beautiful. We still got another, I don't know, 20 minutes to go before we get to the actual end of the road. But we're not gonna go immediately there. We're gonna find a place to stay just outside of it because it's quite expensive. They charge a pretty steep parking fee, and then for the visitor center you need to pay like a per person entrance fee. I think it's a couple $100 for a family our size. But the nice thing is, if you go after 1 a.m., it's free. We're just gonna stay out somewhere outside of it tonight, and then wake up early tomorrow morning, like 6 or 7 maybe, and pop in there for a couple hours when the fee period starts. I'm not really sure exactly if this is going to be like a popular thing that people do, so we don't know how many other people will be camping outside waiting for the fee period to end, but we'll find out shortly. Look at that. This is Skarsvåg, Norway. This is the world's northernmost fishing village. We're at about 71.1 degree latitude, and this is a village that has about 60 people, 60 full-time residents. But obviously, in the summer, there's a little bit more. I don't know by how much, but there's an RV park at the edge of the village. There's a marina here. There's a little dock area. There's a parking lot over there by the tourist center where we're parked. So there's a few places to camp while you're here. Lots of people here during the summertime when the weather's relatively nice. But we are really, really, really close now to Nordkapp. Probably a 10-minute drive. Less distance as the crow flies, but we got to go back out a little bit. We're on this island that you had to take a tunnel to get here, and the tunnel goes under the water. These tunnels and bridges that they have here in Norway are really amazing. We drove through a bunch today. Basically, it was a 9% grade right when you get in the tunnel, and you go all the way down to the bottom. And once you get to the bottom, you can see on the map that you're in the middle of the waterway between the island and the mainland, and then comes back up. You climb up 9% grade all the way up. We made it to the edge of the earth. Northernmost fishing village in the world, right here. Technically, there are parts of Alaska that's further north than the furthest northern part of mainland Europe, but you can't drive to it. So here you can drive to Nordkapp, which is farther by a good amount than any place that you can drive to in Alaska, which I think is Prudhoe Bay. That's where sort of the road ends in Alaska when you're in the Arctic Ocean. But here, when you go to Nordkapp, you get to basically a visitor center. You have to pay to go in, but you're on top of this like 1,000-foot sheer cliff, so you can't get down to the water. So right here, the water is probably the best place that we're going to be able to actually touch the sea, which is called the Barents Sea. I don't think we're going to go in this water for a swim, but you never know. We did about, not long distance wise, maybe about 100 miles today. It was like 2.5 hours, just because we drive kind of slow. And it was beautiful. The scenery was great. We're not going to stay here too long, even though it's nice here. Like, the weather can really change on you. So tomorrow morning early, we're going to go to Nordkapp, probably turn right back around and start heading south. This is as far north as we can go. So from now on, we will be visiting all the beaches and coastlines and fjords and mountains of Norway on our way south. You gotta wait till tomorrow's video to see what Nordkapp actually looks like. And that's all I got today. As always, I want to thank you guys so much for watching these vlogs. Really appreciate your support. If you have any questions about our travels, our lifestyle, anything about what we do, feel free to comment on our Instagram account, instagram.com/molly.mish. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up, that really helps. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.